Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 134. We're back. We figured the world was going to end last week, so we didn't record a podcast, but it didn't. Hope you guys enjoyed the eclipse. Leo, how is it hanging?
Good. Pretty good. It was a good Monday. Overall,
Those
not too
exist.
bad.
All right, cool.
Clayton, how you doing?
Good. My one class got out early. I just have a project I got to finish. Had a really good gym session today. Hopefully, if I can get my portion done, I'm going to go out and get some golf balls before I come back to iron my uniform tonight. So
There you go.
I'll got a goal in mind for sure. Richard, what'd you do today?
Got some work done. Just the usual for a day in my life is work, sleep, baseball, rinse, repeat.
You skip your lift this morning.
Oh, that's true. I did have a really good
Did
lift
lift
today,
this
actually.
I
Didn't blow up my UCL.
No, he didn't skip it. He skipped that. He lifted this. Yeah, I
No.
didn't say that very intelligently. Words have been really difficult today.
Don't
Agreed.
worry.
You have no
All
idea.
I know is I hope you guys can see me.
Nope.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
No, you're blending in. too
This
much.
makes me look really dark, by the way.
It does. It makes you look. You would almost say Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm
Comparison.
with the football is crazy. Hold it up to your forearm.
Dead serious. Like, look at this.
No, hold it out and then like hold your forearm next to it. Yeah, look at. Oh, I'm so white. Anyways,
Well, it is your
Where you
game.
are.
I know. Anyways, shambolic today is how I would say myself. I'm absolutely gassed. Ran the Ohio State 4 miler yesterday. That was cool. I got to see some of the athletes. Saw Luke Montgomery from Native Boy, Findlay, Ohio. Cody McMahon was there, stud of the women's basketball team, who's actually staying around because all the other ones are in New York for the draft tonight. Shout out to the W. And Aaron Nolan was there. That was cool. But anyways, so that was fun. I ran like a 29.5-minute 4 mile, and I'm paying for it today. So
Still pretty good.
not doing any sports, but we're going to be talking sports. So we shall start with the end of March Madness, which was also the day of the eclipse. And UConn won, who was the number 1 overall seed.
Yes.
And South Carolina won, who was the number 1 overall seed.
Yeah.
So for as exciting as all of March Madness was this the most predictable year that we've had since our cognitive? I mean,
I'd say
Probably.
I'd say yes for the most part.
I mean, when was the last time that both the number 1 overall seeds won? Obviously, none of us have that looked up, but I mean,
Yeah.
somebody let us know. Apparently, twice before the men's and women's team have both won. Fun fact. My pops told me that.
I know UConn did it. Who else has done it?
I think it was also UConn. I think it was UConn twice. In 2004 and 2014, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm not re-looking it up, but yeah, I think they were both UConn.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to shout out Peyton for winning our bracket group. And also shout out Bechtel for getting last and somehow being worse than my bracket.
There we go. Congratulations.
Shout out to UConn for boosting me to second place.
Yeah.
I was like 6th, I think.
Yeah, the gap between first and last was 59 points. Or no, 69 points.
Nice.
Math.
Nice.
It was 109 to 40.
Oof. Yeah. There's who's it? I think Carlos Boozer, former like Chicago Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Where else? It don't matter where else he played. But he had like a 99.7% bracket or something like that. Because he got the Final Four right.
Wow.
Like, dang. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But no perfects, as
No.
per usual.
Yeah.
But I don't have much to talk about from the end of March Madness. Like I just wanted to throw out there that, honestly, for as fun as it was,
Yeah.
pretty easy to predict the winner in both of them.
Yeah, I mean, ball was played. The teams won.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball.
Yeah. I mean,
This guy's interviewing for a sports media job.
Yeah, I know. But
That's crazy.
it's unfortunate.
The ball was kicked. The ball was thrown.
Well, I didn't watch the games, but
Yeah,
They took the stick. They whacked the ball.
pretty much. But it was unfortunate for
Someone that way. Someone that way. Someone that way.
All right. Well, what did you talk about? Sorry.
It was unfortunate because they just had Edie and no one else really could help. I mean, UConn was just suffocating them the entire game.
Yeah.
And Zach Edey just missed some shots where he usually made, and then he actually faced an 7-footer also who's athletic. So
The clinging kid's pretty good.
yeah, he's.
So I declared.
I've seen. Oh God, isn't your center Walker Kessler?
Yes.
I've seen comparisons of that, and
I can see that.
I don't. People are saying that he's going to go higher in the draft because they won't make the same mistake twice that they did with Walker Kessler.
That checks out.
Which is interesting because Walker Kessler could barely get a start this year. But that might just be because it's the Jazz.
That's exactly
You guys are
why.
weird.
Who's your head coach?
Will Hardy.
I'm impressed you knew, to be honest.
It's because he started John Collins every game as our 5.
Oh, so he went small.
Yeah, he was playing small ball.
He went small for funsies because he knew
He-
damn well you
yeah.
weren't making the playoffs.
I mean, we
Sorry
had a
for
7-footer out there, but definitely was not playing the 5.
I hate you for
Held the
that.
fingers too.
We might get a bad for that. We'll leave it up to the council.
Clayton?
What are we still just on UConn?
No, I don't know what he went to you for.
Yeah.
To see if they deserved a bat or not.
Oh,
It's a trending thing.
for the sketch
We'll
reference.
see. We'll see how the rest of the episode goes.
That's fair.
We'll
That's
say in a
fair.
week.
Yeah, I thought you were deferring me for UConn. I was like,
Like, I got
there's
to
nothing that
say.
I could possibly add to this conversation right now that hasn't been said.
Ready to put this back.
But overall, interesting college basketball season. Todd Simon will be back next year for BG, so looking to make a tournament push. Small update from BG Athletics. Still no hockey players are in the portal, which kind of blows my mind. But
That's a good thing, though, right? I mean, you'd rather keep the continuity, I would say.
oh yeah, absolutely, it's a good thing. But it's just different with a coaching change and kind of everything that went on this season. I was really surprised that nobody jumped ship.
It's a nice feeling, though. That means you know there's a culture
True.
being rebuilt. Since they got lit in flames by one loser.
Who's still in the portal, by the way. Nobody wants it.
Good.
Good.
Go play NAIA or something. I don't even know if that's a thing in hockey, but
But where do we go to next?
well, we could do a 2-week update on baseball.
We can either do. You want to do baseball or you want to stick with basketball and go to the NBA?
We could, but it is the season wrap up, so we'd probably talk about awards real quick. Not that there's a lot of dispute to awards this year. There really isn't. If you look at them, just in general, I've heard okay, so we'll go basketball. Who's your MVP?
SGA.
Really?
OKC's the 1 seed. Why wouldn't he be?
That's fair.
He's not.
I
I
mean,
think it's
that's a
Jokic.
valid argument.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think
like
it's
the
Jokic.
Jokic argument's there, but I mean, have the Thunder ever been the 1 seed?
You like the Utah Jazz. I don't listen to anything you say about
Pretty
the NBA.
sure.
You don't listen to anything I say, even if I like the Celtics. All right,
I'm pretty
Back
sure.
Okay, so why isn't Jason?
You
Tatum?
went with the Celtics? That's an even worse choice.
Well, but they're the 1 seed. I think that was the point.
Yeah.
And they've perennially been good.
Dumb. Anyway.
I
Okay.
think the Thunder were the
'Cause-
1 seed when KD, Harden, and Russ were all there.
Oh yeah, that could be.
But then they went and got swamped by LeBron's Miami Heat in
2012.
Oh, 12. Yeah, because it was wasn't it back-to-back that year?
Yes.
Yes. Because they beat the Mavs in 11. It's the Mavs?
Either the
beat the
Mavs or the
Mavs in the
Spurs.
Eastern-
It's one of those two.
But the Mavs are Eastern Conference. No, Western Conference. I was okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think
It was one of those two. Those were
he
the two
won
top teams in the
3
West. Then.
Miami. Did he not?
I thought he won 2 in Miami.
1-3 in Miami.
But
Yeah,
I don't know
'cause
ball.
he-
No, he won 2 in Miami. You're right. You're right.
Yes, I know ball. I thought it was just 2, and then his third one was in Cleveland. His fourth one was in LA. thought he
Yes,
only
that
had
is
4.
correct.
Yeah.
He does only have 4.
Because a lot of people said he should have won 3 or 4 in Miami, and just couldn't
'cause-
get it done.
Well,
quote
the
unquote.
first time they played Dallas, he couldn't get past. That was prime Dirk.
They
That
played
was
Dirk. Yeah. Then they played the Spurs, who were
very good overall.
Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard,
Tony
Tony Parker,
Parker.
Manu Ginobili.
Yeah.
Just a unit of a team.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That was actually green light Danny Green for most part during that
Was
time too.
was young Danny Green on that team
Yeah.
too?
Green.
Yeah.
Before
Yes,
icy
he was their
hot,
shooter.
He was just hot.
Yeah. And then they had Boris Diaw, who was like a stretch 4 before its time, who could also make 3. And then they had Tiago Splinter. I don't know why I remember that.
Tiago
I
Splitter.
don't know why.
That's
I
a
remember
name
that.
right there.
Oh.
That's an all-time name.
Dude.
Nameless player right
I
there.
don't know why I remember Spurs that team. I think it just
They were
pissed me off.
good.
I think
'Cause they were
pissed me
great.
off, that's why.
Anyways, who's your MVP?
All I saw was a bunch of people were like, the league's gonna let everyone down if it's Jokic again, or it's like it better not be Nikola Jokic again.
But why?
SGA deserves it. I don't know. Honestly, I
Which is
couldn't even tell you who the MVP runners are.
it's
All I
it's
know is
funny,
it's SGA and Jokic.
which
And
is funny because everyone else says it's either Luka or Jokic. I've seen SGA 3 and 4
I don't know.
with was Tatum the other one was up there.
Yes.
Where did the Mavericks finish?
The Maverick. All I know is on
They
the.
play the Clippers in the 4-5 matchup, I think.
All I
They
know.
were so solid.
It was
though.
it was either their 81st or the last game.
Yeah,
the
because-
Thunder beat the Mavs by like 54.
Yes, because the Suns beat us to become the 6th seed, and the Pelicans became the 7th seed.
Yeah,
because they lost to you
Yeah,
guys.
and so we play them again. In
Or
a
did they
playing
become the
game.
8th seed? Did you guys get the 7th seed?
We're the 8th seed. They're the 7th seed.
You guys the 8th seed.
All I know
So
is
yes.
the Warriors. With it.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
So
I-
yes,
highest
Clippers are
gone
4,
was-
Mavericks are 5.
The highest we could have gone was the 8.
It's one of
But-
those where it's like you name Jokic MVP for it'd be what, the third time in 4 years, or would it be 3 in a row? 'Cause
No, because Joel Embiid won it
okay,
last year.
that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember if I was just making that up.
Jokic won back to back.
Yeah.
Then Embiid, and then it would be this year.
Yeah. So you'd have Jokic MVP 3 times in the last 4 years.
What
So
was
you
the
don't.
stats
So
for
you
SGA?
don't like voter. You're a voters fatigue kind of guy.
Yeah.
You don't want
I
to see the
think what
same
it
guy
is.
keep getting it.
I want to see the same guy, or I don't want to see the same guy keep getting it, and I also want to see one of the best players in the league get rewarded for helping his team get to the number 1 seed when he's been that guy most of the year.
You're right, but your first argument was that they're the 1 seed, and they have
Which
the
is
same
fair.
record as the Nuggets. So,
well, yeah, they're standing.
so SGA averaged 36 and 5.5 with 2 steals, which is insane.
What were
On
those, percentages?
53, 35, 87, and played
not-
75 games.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
at
right,
all.
that's pretty good. Jokic went. Come on, my goodness, 26, 9, and 12 on 58, 36, 82.
58, 36, 82. So the only thing really better from SGA is 3-point percentage, and one's a point guard and one's a
Yeah,
center.
but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
You can get really advanced if you want to. Jokic had a higher player efficiency rating. You could
How
look
many
at
games did Jokic play in?
win share 79. Minus 3 all year.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get into. I don't know advanced stats enough to get
If
into.
I were to pick,
offensive
just reading
LeBron,
those two
Raptor,
stats, I would just pick.
that kind of
I'd
stuff.
probably pick Jokic. Out of those two, just reading those stats right now.
I don't know.
But I'm not.
I'm not
I-
mad
I
if
don't
it
care
goes
who
to.
wins, I should say.
I'm truly not mad if it goes to any of the top 3. SGA won the first seed, and he's by far the leader of that team. Understandable. The Nuggets are basically nothing without Jokic. The whole show runs through him. So as far as the words most valuable player, he's the most valuable to his team.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think the Thunder are really running without SGA. I mean, who's going to lead their team then? Josh Giddey?
Lou Dort.
The best.
He's been playing well to
Yeah.
end the season.
Josh
though.
Giddey can lead the
The
18
best part is I saw a quote that Josh Giddey, he said, "Is there one thing you would change about the Thunder?" He's like, "I just wish we were younger." And some guy retweeted it and goes, "You
Fake,
would,
it's
wouldn't
fake,
you?"
it's fake. Relax.
No, it was real.
No, it wasn't. Promise you it was.
What did ESPN posted?
Anyways, and then Luka Doncic, 34, 10, and 9 on 49, 38, 79. And played 7.
That's kind of nuts too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
exactly.
he
I mean,
also,
the fact
like-
that Luka won up his season from last
If
year.
you look at
crazy.
that Mavericks roster, outside of him and Kyrie, I mean, it's not even like really good Kyrie. It's decent Kyrie.
I mean, he's been really good this year.
Yeah, he's been good, but it's not Cleveland in 2016.
25, 5, and 5. I mean,
That's not bad though.
I'm looking at stats in 2016.
okay. 2016. Oh, you gonna be mad. 25, 6, and 3. Basically the same stats.
Yeah, but he won a ring.
He ain't out of it this year. I mean, come on now, they're hot. The Mavericks have been dang good.
Who's your MVP?
I don't know, man, because that's the thing. Because like you said, the Mavericks aren't winning near as much as they are without him.
That Mavericks team reminds me of the 2009 Cavs when LeBron left after that year. when it was just LeBron and a bunch of scrubs
Yeah.
and like one okay player who was with him.
So like personally, SGA is 3 for me because I like the MVP as somebody who's making everybody around them better. And that's why guys like was it Daniel Gafford tied Wilt Chamberlain's record for most consecutive
Double-doubles?
field goals made.
Oh, was it field goals made?
Yeah. He made like 30 straight shots because Luka was just feeding him. And obviously some of that was him making it in luck and whatnot. And he only shoots within 3 feet of the hoop.
Nah,
But like
dude,
he makes that team run.
the next Wilt Chamberlain is on that team. Is he still there? I thought he was on the Wizards.
Gafford? No. He moved from the Wizards to the Mavericks. This year? Was that the trade deadline? Bro, the trade deadline feels like it was so long ago. But it also feels like the season just started. I don't know. I pay
sat
attention
there
to
and
basketball
watched
more than you
my
guys, so.
first basketball game this year,
Yes, sure.
and it was the last one. And the Lakers were up like 30.
Like 20 or 30 on the
Yeah.
Pelicans. Yeah, they
And I'm like,
dominated
I'm
them.
not watching this anymore.
Bro, I had the Masters on one TV and the Timberwolves Suns on the other, and I actually ended up muting the Timberwolves game and listening to the Masters because it was
Yeah.
so freaking bad.
I was just
And now we
watching,
have to play them.
I just watched baseball, and then I'm like, oh yeah, the Masters is on, and I'm so mad at myself because I never watched Tiger. I watched him wrap up his day 3 because
Well, they didn't have him on TV after the first 2 days,
Yeah,
really,
Well,
because
yeah,
he wasn't in the
he
top
finished
10 or
last
so.
Anyway, finished with a +16.
Well, last of the people who made the cut.
Yeah,
So he still
Well,
made the cut. He still
60th.
beat a lot of
Yeah, he
people,
made
but
60th.
yeah.
I saw that was like the highest score of his career.
Probably. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it was his
In a
worst
major,
round.
In a major.
Yeah, it was his worst round at the Masters. And everyone's like, well, you guys can call him washed all you want. Bro was rubbing icy out on his entire body day 2.
It was also his 100th round at the
Yeah.
Masters, which is insane.
Yes, which is absolutely nuts.
25 straight
And
cuts
to
made.
make
How
the
did we end up
cut-
on golf from the NBA? Goodness knows. But
Yeah,
here we
and
are.
to go from can't even finish a round, like can't even finish a regular tournament, to competing in making the cut at probably one of the hardest courses that they'll play at this year. And playing all 4 days is very impressive.
25 cuts made at the Masters is insane.
Yeah.
Jokic is my MVP. That's what I'm doing.
And we're back.
and we're back. Depoy, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, how can it not be?
Actually, no, it's Rudy Gobert.
I mean,
Dumb.
I really like Gobert, but at the same time, the block numbers are just really hard to
Yeah,
ignore.
I don't think they
you're
give
right,
Depoy
but
to a
they're not
rookie.
giving it to a rookie.
Yeah, they won't.
They
give it to a
won't.
rookie.
They won't.
And because of
But-
but Rudy Gobert beats him in like the defensive win shares and the defensive efficiency and like all that stuff.
And dirty
He
play.
just has more blocks.
They'll for sure.
Yeah, but
they
nobody
will
cares
for
about
sure
that.
be top 2. Those 2 will be the top 2.
Yeah, because I mean, who else is Chet and Wemby actually led the league in total blocks this year.
Yeah,
The 2 of them, and they're both rookies. And Chet actually played a full 82 game season,
Yeah,
which is
I
insane
see
after
that.
not playing his actual rookie year. That's besides
Is
the
Ben
point, though.
Simmons rookie?
You know who else played all 82 games, Clayton?
Who's that?
Georges Niang.
Good.
Peak male performance.
Good.
The peak male body. The world's greatest dad bod to ever play. in the
sharpshooter
NBA.
Georges Niang, baby.
Yeah.
We may hate it, but that's what peak male athletic performance looks like.
Yes.
You guys got that and a Max Strus triple double on the same day.
We
Time
did.
to be alive.
Georges Niang and John.
And we also watched what's his nuts torch us from deep. The
I don't
center.
know. Who'd you guys play the last day?
He's talking about Nas Reed.
Oh, yeah. That was thinking a different game. That's a different game, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a
Nas
great day.
Reed
My
proceeded.
point
I
still
think-
stands.
Oh,
does.
I'm pretty
I
sure
love
Nas
Nas.
Reed went and dropped like 60 points that weekend because he had like 30 something on the Cavs and then came over to LA and just torched us.
Yeah,
I'm
dog,
like, you
you guys
guys did
too.
not watch what I watched last night. You're not even getting a hand up.
Did you not watch the tape?
Did you
Yelling
guys?
at the TV
Did you guys box score scroll at all last night?
of what?
Honestly,
NBA?
no. I paid attention to my team and the 2 teams we were competing with, and I just got sad, so I stopped.
Well,
looking.
In the Portland game, Delano Blanton made NBA history by shooting 0-15 from 3.
Ooh,
Who did?
Delano
Good.
Banton used to play for the Raptors.
That's a fake name.
Sounds like it
He's
is.
on the
Delano
Blazers.
Blanton.
But yeah, it was like the most 3-point attempts in a game without making one.
I
Shooter
can
shoot.
break that. right now.
Let me in the league for
Give me
one
a
day.
10-day. Can you imagine me throwing one in the net at 0 of 15 and I make 1 of 16? I'm like, son,
And you're mad.
play me tomorrow.
Hey, did Gabe Davis play his first game of the year yesterday?
Gabe Vincent?
Gabe Vincent?
Yes.
Gabe Davis.
Yes.
Who is that?
He's
Yeah.
a wide receiver for the former Bills.
For the Bills.
Now,
Formerly from So anywho, I when I turned it on, I saw number 7. Holy, that's Gabe Vincent. He's alive.
I was shoulder pressing this morning. I went, number 7 for the Lakers.
I know, dude.
No way.
Nah, and you know how rusty as hell he was?
There.
So his handle, good. He blew by a defender, literally just tried to do the most basic layup, threw way too hard off the
Smoked
backboard, and it just touches the front of the rim, and AD timed it to like yam it back down, and he just bounced too high off the rim, and he missed. I'm like, and I'm done watching that.
Yeah.
So what else is there? Clutch player of the year? I don't know.
Probably.
Steph Curry.
Probably.
I don't know.
I bet they'd give it to Luka.
Could be. Could be
It
Luka.
could be
Could be
Luka.
Kyrie.
It could be clutch points. I don't know who's led that this year.
DeMar DeRozan led the league in clutch points because the Bulls physically couldn't pull away with the game. So every game they went to was clutch time.
Well,
and
you
he
give it
takes
to
every
DeMar
shot.
DeRozan. I'm excited for the Bulls next year because
Are you?
Lonzo's coming back, and when
Hopefully.
they had Lonzo, they looked good.
You're right. They were
They
the
looked
2 seed.
very- they
When they
looked
were
pretty
healthy, they
good.
were the 2 seed.
DeRozan's
Yeah.
a free agent, though, right?
Yeah.
I thought he signed a 3-year.
I think he's got another year.
What, he got one more? Yeah, definitely. If Lonzo can't go, then they're definitely be like,
They're going to continue to suck,
Gosh.
and they really want to run it back with freaking Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic.
dude, that
He's not a good center.
dude, that
Not anymore.
yeah, he used to be really good for the Magic because
He was an
the only
all-star
one
the year
there.
before they traded for him.
Yeah, and he was the only one there, and that thing went down the drain fast. Because when that trade first happened, I was kind of like, it might be okay now.
And now they get the Cavs in the first round. The Magic do, that is.
Yeah,
I think the Bulls play the Hawks in the play-in in
Clayton,
the
did,
9-10 game.
did we ever ask you who your MVP was?
Well, yeah, it's Jokic.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said you-
I couldn't remember if we asked.
Boy should be Wembanyama, but it won't be. So
yeah.
Should be Wemby, will be Gobert.
Who's 6 man?
Nas Reed.
I really want to say Nasri, but it's going to be
No,
Malik
he
Monk.
started back half the year.
it has to be Malik Monk.
Yeah, you have to come off the bench for over 50% of the games, I think is what the rule is, to be considered 6-man. But it'll be Malik Monk, for sure.
He didn't play in over 50%. He didn't start in over 50% of the game.
No, because Cat started over 50%.
It's crazy. I just
Cat only
figured.
missed
I just
82
figured with.
games with a
I just
meniscus
figured
tear.
with Gobert and Cat that they would like alternate with rest days.
Nothing.
Your team's interesting, isn't it?
It
And
looks
you
really
faced
good
Phoenix
until we
in
end
the
up
first
as the Suns in the
round.
first round.
Yeah, when
They
you were
just wall
saying
up
like,
us.
well, homeboys, Pelicans and 6, I'm like, hey, talking about LeBron,
I can't believe the Knicks made the 2 seed. Wild.
dude.
Without their, in quotes here, best player.
No, their
'Cause
best
it's not their
player is
best player,
Jalen
it's Jalen
Brunson.
Brunson. Who's
Yeah,
had an MVP case, really. I mean,
yeah.
he's not getting it, but
No, he's definitely not.
he'll be top 10.
If
probably.
he does the same thing next year, what did he do this year? stats
I'll
wise.
let you know.
It has to be at least a
He wouldn't be a candidate for most improved, would he?
No, that's going
No.
to Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, yeah, that's
matter.
a good point.
yeah. Max
Yes, he
Beck,
would
no.
technically be a candidate. What am I doing? But no, it's going to go to Maxey.
He had to have been like at least 7 assists a game.
29. I'll round up for him 7 and 4
He had
on
4
48,
assists?
40, 85.
He had 4 assists a game.
4 rebounds. 7
Oh,
assists.
okay.
Sorry, it's the order's flipped.
Gotcha.
But bro is 6 foot on a good day. It says 6'2". He ain't 6'2".
What was his percentages?
Man, I just told you. No, I'm just kidding. 48, 40, 85. Not far off from
If that
50,
league
49.
doesn't have Nikola Jokic, it's like SGA, him, and Luka. I think.
Yeah.
It could be.
Depending on what everyone else in the league has done.
Well,
I
Tatum also had
haven't
the
looked
best
at-
team in the league.
Yeah, I also haven't looked at stats or paid much attention.
And Giannis was insane this year too, but the Bucks were kind of underwhelming.
Yeah,
so
but
they weren't.
the Bucks hired Doc Rivers, and then they went downhill.
I think they went 500 under Doc Rivers. Not great.
I said, I definitely think their winning percentage decreased.
Yeah, they.
And once again, Giannis is hurt to start the playoffs.
pretty sure the Lakers beat them without LeBron.
And AD. You beat him without both of them.
Oh, the Utah Jazz beat
They
them.
did
I
the
think,
same
twice.
thing in Boston without LeBron and AD, and we won by like 20.
Yeah.
Because Austin Reeves went off for like 35. Yeah, it is. Love that man. I hope he stays.
So what do we miss? We talked about so 6 man of the year is Malik Monk.
Most improved,
player,
Tyrese
don't care.
Maxey. I don't want to know
Coach of the year, probably the Thunder coach,
Doc
Mark
Rivers.
Dagnall.
Doc Rivers.
Will Hardy.
Once again, I want to do Timberwolves propaganda and give it to Chris Finch, but it's probably
Well, they want a successful team.
wrong Hardy. We're one game off. Anyways, yeah,
JB Bickerstaff.
it's gonna be Mark Dagnall for sure.
It is not JV Bickerstaff. I'll give
tell
you
you
that.
who it's not.
It
It
is
was
not
JB
Darvin
Bickerstaff
Ham.
for 1 month when they went 22-4 or something.
something dumb like that. Yeah.
If you guys lose to the Magic, do you think he gets fired?
No.
I don't think
bet.
it's out of the realm of
I
possibility.
bet he does.
You got to win in the playoffs to keep your job, especially with how impatient people are with NBA coaches now.
Last year was rough. I mean, going to New York and playing.
Yeah.
That 4 or 5 seed game is always a toss up, especially just if the 5 seed can come in and take one of those away games.
And the only experience that the Cavs had was Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and now you're more
They have a full series under the belt
now. But it'll be interesting. I mean, I totally forgot Paolo Banchero was there in Orlando, and then you started rattling.
You said, "Oh, easy series win for the Cavs." I went,
no. Then you threw out stats. I was like, "Oh yeah, due to recent updates, Magic in 7."
I don't know, man. The Magic are pretty good.
It might go to 7 now.
I think it'll be a good series.
I think it'll be a great series.
I think
Jalen Suggs.
Isn't it 3 and 6? That's 3 and 6, right?
No, that's the 4-5.
That's 4-5.
Yeah, because the Cavs.
Oh yeah, the Knicks
everybody
got the
tank.
2, and then that would mean
Celtics
the Bucks
1,
got
Knicks 2, Bucks 3.
But
Bucks
for
won.
the Magic's case, this is a great time to play the Cavs, man. We haven't been playing very well at all.
Yeah.
That's not Brooklyn.
So we'll see. Cavs are just in kind of an awkward spot. We need to start winning in the playoffs at this point, I think.
Well, especially since nobody knows what Donovan Mitchell's doing after this year.
Yeah, that's my point. I think if we want a chance at keeping Donovan Mitchell, we have to pray the Knicks get out early and pray to God that we somehow make the conference finals.
The problem is if the Knicks get out early, they're going to say, yeah, but they didn't have their second best player, so let's run it back next year. So nobody's going to be mad if the Knicks are out early. They'll be like, oh, they didn't have one of their top 2.
All of New York will be mad, but everyone outside of New York will not.
Yeah, the first week, all of New York will be mad. Then they'll be like, but wait, we'll have Julius next year. We'll be fine. Let's run it back. Let's go.
They differ.
No, the big
East,
3.
Bro. They'd be mad for like a month.
They're gonna be digging through their couches trying to find the pennies to bring it by them. Form a big 3 with him, Brunson, and
OG Anunoby. Not Julius Randle. OG Anunoby.
Yeah,
Dude,
big 4. Isaiah
Mitchell
Hartenstein.
Robinson.
No, screw that guy. He's done. He's washed. Isaiah Hartenstein. Rip Mitchell Robinson. I feel bad for the guy.
You laugh, but Isaiah Hartenstein literally was pretty good.
He's big, man.
And he's healthy.
Good.
What Mitchell Robinson doesn't know. He doesn't know health. He must not have taken it in high school.
Get ready to learn doctor, buddy.
You know what's really funny? I think Mitchell Robinson still ended up top 10 in offensive rebounds.
Did he meet the minimum
He
standard?
played like a third of the season or something like that. Well, that's the same way Joel Embiid had more free throw attempts than Nikola Jokic. Joel Embiid played 30-some games, and Jokic played 72, I think.
Well, when you average 25 free throws a game.
Yeah, exactly.
How many free throws did James Harden shoot a game?
Oh, this year?
Too
None.
many.
Basically none.
Wasn't
Houston era?
Still too many.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wasn't it like 20?
Not 20 a
Not
game.
20,
No,
but
I think he was at double
There was a
digits for
decent
while.
amount of games where he was getting to the line like 18 plus times.
Yeah, he was. And he was an MVP. I think that's good for awards. We're not going to do a full all-NBA team, all-defensive team stuff, but like all-NBA teams are fairly certain.
You can use your imagination.
Yeah, the top 5 are Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Luke. Actually, Steph's probably not going to be first. Well, no, because there's no positions now.
Yeah.
But like Giannis is up there, Tatum's up there, Bronze and AD are both going to be up there.
I'm guessing.
SGA will be up there for sure.
SGA will be first team. Anthony Edwards will be on there somewhere.
I'm guessing LeBron and AD are probably second team.
I think
Maybe one of them sneak in one team, first team.
Not with as bad as he was the second half of the season.
Not a third team.
I don't think so.
I know we wouldn't be the top 2.
DeMontis Sabonis is going to end up all NBA, top 10 in MVP, and not be an all-star all in the same season. That's going to be wild.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox
almost
might
worse
make
than
the
when Ant
third
missed.
team.
Maybe.
Might.
Yeah.
But Halliburton, dude, how did Hadley finish? Because I
He
could
had a
see
bad
them
half.
upsetting
He had
the
a
Bucks.
bad half the last
Did he?
the season though.
That sucks.
Pressure
He just couldn't
crushed him.
shoot. I don't know if it was pressure. He was injured.
Well, that too.
It was
but
pressure to play as many games as he could so he could get awards.
Bar. Yep.
LeBron James.
Still averaged crap ton of assists though. I think he did end up leading the league in assists and assists
Yeah.
per game.
I could see them beating the Bucks,
They had
especially
their
under
number all
Doc
year.
Rivers.
They had their number all year.
Who
They
did?
killed
I
them.
forgot
The
about
Pacers did.
Oh, but it's hard to beat teams multiple times.
They killed them twice in the play-in turn, not the play-in tournament, the in-season tournament. And I think they either split the season series or the Pacers won it 3-1. I don't remember.
We'll see. That'll be interesting.
That'll be a fun series. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the playoff series, to be honest.
I'm just
Heat Sixers is gonna be funny. Anybody know is Joel Embiid okay? I know he got hurt with like 2 games left in the season. Like he went to the locker room, but I don't know whatever happened of it.
Couldn't tell you.
All right.
This is the
He'll
most
be fine.
conversation I've had and looked at basketball for the NBA in a while.
Last thing I have on the NBA. Crazy that Curry might not make the playoffs.
no, they're in. Oh, sorry, play.
Playoffs.
Sorry,
Actual playoffs.
I consider the
Right.
play.
Sounds like you
kind of
consider playing
casual.
the playoffs
Sounds
'cause
like
you're a
casual.
loser.
Oh, that too.
Lakers get 2 chances to make the playoffs.
Yes.
I think I'd rather play Oklahoma City. I think.
Well,
Over Denver.
Well,
Me too.
the Warriors had their 2-0
Oh, yeah,
game because
absolutely.
they closed the year with the Jazz, so they should be plenty warmed up.
That man, Nikola Jokic, was hitting sidestep fadeaway threes from like 35 feet, and Anthony Davis's eyeballs, like straight up best contest I've seen in my life. And he was throwing that thing in the ocean, and he was catching a mermaid every time. That's how
That's
much.
not one that I've heard
Yeah.
before.
It was just insane. That's what I'm getting at. It
It's
was
funny.
stupidly insane that he was just chucking the ball up and it was going in.
On my meme Hall of Fame ballot for the next episode, I have the play where Murray chucked it up over top of LeBron and hit the like one-legged fade, and LeBron just looks at him and goes. And Jamal Murray just looks at him and goes.
Yeah, that
That was good podcasting for our audio listeners.
dude, it was.
You can look up the play. It was in the playoffs last year.
I'm definitely
just watch
taking our
some YouTube.
chances against a young OKC team
Yeah,
than
For sure.
the seasoned and potentially 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and defending champions. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to go over there.
You
And
don't.
hopefully we could beat New Orleans.
Here's a crazy idea. Hang on.
I hope we
Give it to
lose
me.
in-
Oh,
I'm seeing this right now. The Suns gave Grayson Allen $70 million.
over
Oh,
4 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were hurting for bench people.
My boy, check his stats.
That's
this year.
nuts.
No,
Oh,
check
he's
his
been
stats
solid.
this year. He's been a dog.
Dude, he was a
all
dog.
year.
He broke the record for most 3-pointers made in the first quarter, didn't he?
I think so.
That sounds like a thing.
I think he did because I remember them posting it and he made like 5 or 6 in the first quarter. It was stupid.
Clayton, he shot 46% from 3 this year.
All right, never mind. Yeah.
He was the league's probably one of the best 3-point shooters
He
for
was
the league.
he's 49.9% from the field, 46.1% from 3, and 87.8
I'm
from the
sorry.
free throw
That
line.
man almost
He's
shot
so
50,
close to
40.
50, 49.
That man almost shot 50, 40, 90. That man deserved every bit of $17.
70 mil, 4 years.
Because 15 is 60.
That shows you how little I
Almost
pay
80
attention
million.
to
They're
the NBA.
almost 20 million a year, so yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. That's insane. My man just needed to get out of
Milwaukee. No, he never played in Utah. Played in Memphis.
Oh, we got Denver. My God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are we whispering?
ASMR.
I was going to make a joke about
No. Yeah. He dogged the Timberwolves, that's for sure. He shot 100% from 3 that game, actually. That's
Hey, Duke's
that's
gonna
fantastic. It was only 3 for 3, but still.
Shout out to Zion, by the way,
For actually playing basketball this year?
for making weight. Like dead actually making his
Yeah.
weight that he played in college for the most part, and he's actually become one of the better players in the NBA.
All right. So if we just generically go with both the 7 and the 8 seeds are going to make it, the Celtics will play the Heat. The
Heat
Knicks
7.
will play the Sixers, Bucks, Pacers, Cavs, Magic. Then in the West, it'll be Thunder, Lakers, Nuggets, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Suns, and Clippers, Mavericks. Of those 8 series, the one I'm actually least excited for is Timberwolves, Suns.
I don't want to
Like-
watch the Clippers. to be honest with you. But the only reason I would watch is because the Mavericks are in it.
And the Clippers and Mavericks have played like the last 3 years in the playoffs. Like that's a rivalry at this point.
Yeah,
But nobody knows. But nobody knows if
I hope
Kawhi's going to play. That's the
that
sad part.
Lakers and Nuggets will probably play. Like we're gonna beat the Pels and we're just gonna play them again.
You guys get anything? What series are you guys most excited for?
Cavs, Magic.
I'm excited for the Western Conference playing.
That's not a series. That doesn't count.
Those 2 games are gonna be awesome.
Honestly, Cavs Magic is the one I'm most excited for too.
I'll be excited to watch that one because it'll be more local and on more. But
It's just 2 solid teams.
yeah,
But the Magic are babies when it comes to the playoffs.
yeah, I'll root for the Cavs in the East like I usually do. But
I root for all my homies. I honestly think you guys have a better chance than we do, though, which is painful. But
yeah, it just depends on what Kevin Durant you get. If you get the Kevin Durant who torches like he used to not even 2 years ago, torching people, or you get the one who's just
every
hit or miss. You get because he was iffy this year.
I think they forced 20 turnovers against us in the first half yesterday. We averaged like 14 per game this year, which is still one of the highest.
You played them yesterday?
We played the Suns. We lost by like 30.
Man, that's some great ABS because we just played the Pelicans and now we got to play the Pelicans again.
Yeah, but you guys won. So
I know.
So you guys are like, yeah,
but it's hard to beat.
Yeah, but it's different in the NBA.
Yeah.
Although we'll be in New Orleans, so that'll be interesting.
It was in New Orleans.
Last
time.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was in LA last night. All right, well then never mind. You guys are fine.
Yeah. I mean, we got LeBron, so there's always a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
And AD.
That's why I'm interested to see the Warriors against the Kings in a 1 game.
I think
because that was a fun series last year too.
I think the Kings might just run.
They could.
Yeah, I think
they really could.
They might just run the whole time.
Why not?
They're just gonna leak outlet.
But the Warriors had a good scheme against them last year, and it worked.
Yeah, but now Draymond's being a yacht more than last year he was.
Yeah.
So it depends on what Draymond you get.
That's true.
True.
And it depends on what Andrew Wiggins you get. And Klay Thompson.
No, he's just bad. Wiggins is just bad. Don't depend on any kind of Wiggins. It does depend on which Klay
Other
you
than
get.
him wigging out.
But it's hard.
I got a laugh from Klay.
That's the only reason we don't get a bad is because he laughed.
He said it was good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. See?
I'm not betting against Curry in a 1 game series. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not betting.
Lame.
I don't think I'm not betting against De'Aaron Fox in a 1 game series. I think he just
He might. He might. I don't know who's going to guard him. Steph can't. Klay can't.
DiVincenzo isn't there anymore. So.
Brandon Pajemski.
Draymond.
No, he's got to guard.
Draymond's old ass ain't staying.
No, Draymond. Steph's guarding DeMontis. Draymond's going to take out De'Aaron Fox to slow him down.
I can see it.
And then Kevon Looney's going to swap off with Draymond when Draymond gets tired.
We do have less than 1 minute left, so make sure that you guys enjoy this wonderful message from SeatGeek.
We don't do that anymore.
Well.
All right. And we're back. Leo doesn't know the difference between Jim Jackson and Amari Stoudemire. That's all you've missed. You're actually like analyzing this.
Swear to God, they look like, in my eyes, they look like the same person.
Your eyes suck.
I was gonna say
they have contacts.
I say you've got a little too much Tard right there, buddy.
Let's go to baseball.
Baseball.
What? Yeah, do it.
Leo, how are the Reds? Hey,
That's
can I have a good one over there?
No, fuck you. You
No.
can't ask for it.
You can't ask for it. Yeah, I definitely deserve a bad.
I got a big
that's
club,
enough on
though.
big dog.
We earned that one.
But anywho, the Reds are doing pretty good. We got walloped by Milwaukee, and thank God our 4th game didn't happen, and it got postponed for a doubleheader because they were definitely gonna win that 3-1. So the only reason we won the first game against them is because we put 10 runs up. We almost blew the 7-run lead that we had, but we didn't because Ellie hit a inside the park home run, which is awesome. But
He had 2 home runs that game, one from each side of the
he
plate.
did.
Wild game for him.
Oh
Yeah, it was insane. And then he kept it going. The next game after we lost, he hit it. He hit his 3rd home run of the season, and he hit all 3 of them on Milwaukee. So he showed up.
Hey, he's cooking now.
No one else really did. He went 0 for 5 yesterday, so he's not cooking anymore. But
Hey,
He's still cool.
He's still Ellie.
And he's still sponsored by Jordan.
Lars Newbar's back. That's all that matters.
That is cool.
That's it.
That's
That's the tweet.
That's the tweet. I'm
But,
about where we expect us to be. We're 6-9. Nice. After 15 games.
In last place.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Gentlemen,
Pirates are
trivia
good.
question.
No.
Nice.
We start a series against the Athletics tonight. So we should be able to get tonight.
If I wake up in the morning and you lost to the A's, I'm just gonna text you. I'm sorry.
I'm not a baseball fan anymore if we lose the series to the Athletics. If we lose a game, it happens.
The Athletics are America's team right now. They're in second place in their division, actually.
No, you know
actually
who?
Vegas's team.
No, the White
That too.
Sox.
Actually, they're
Are
gonna be
America's team.
San Diego. No, not San Diego.
Dude,
Where are they going first?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
let me tell you something.
At the SA, right? Tell me something.
The Oakland A's are no longer the worst team in baseball.
It's the White Sox.
It's
Clay,
the Chicago White Sox.
Clay, what was your trivia? I'm sorry.
Well, who do you guys think in the
Hey.
MLB has the highest run differential right now?
The Guardians.
Right now. It is not the Guardians. That's a good guess, though.
Not
Wait,
anymore.
who has the highest
Oh,
run
They had
differential
it
right
at the
now?
start.
They did have it.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't just yell.
I don't think you guys will guess it.
AL or NL.
AL.
Oh,
Mm.
it's the Royals.
It is the Royals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the Royals because didn't they put up?
They kicked the tar of the Astros like 3 days in
Yeah.
a row.
Didn't they
Yes,
put up
yes.
like 13 runs in in one inning?
I think it was 9 in the first inning, 13 for the game.
Yeah.
yeah, that's nuts.
But yeah, they're
Well, once
cooking.
again,
I would not have picked them. I just thought that was kind of fun.
That's insane, dude. They're being powered by Bobby Witt Jr. and Salvador Perez and friendship over there.
Bobby Witt was dogging, man.
Dude, Bobby Witt's so good, dude. It's unfortunate he's in Kansas City, but yeah.
Hey, man. They got a ring more recently than my team,
Same.
right? Who we were talking about? Was that this morning that we were talking
Yeah.
about rings? Yeah. Definitely saying for you.
Definitely.
If they're more
Last
recent
time we
than
were
my
good with,
team, they're
like,
definitely more recent than your
2012,
team.
and we didn't even make it out of the wild card. I don't think because I think we went and played San Francisco in 2012. So that was when we still had Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
You looking at me like
I
Dwayne
think
the
it was
Rock?
Pittsburgh.
Wait, it was
just a
because
whisper.
yeah, because Johnny Cueto was getting like absolutely harassed by the Pittsburgh crowd.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The year that the Giants went out of the
Coward
wild card
Cueto.
all the way was 2014 because them and the Royals were both in the wild card and they went all the way.
Yeah.
How
Wild.
dare you speak his name on this podcast?
Johnny Cueto?
Coward Cueto.
I don't understand.
He kicked a dude.
I haven't been in the baseball.
It was before your time. It's okay.
Yeah, I was
He
gonna say
kicked a Cardinals catcher in the head and ended his career.
he Antonio Browned him?
He started the fight. I think he threw at somebody. I don't remember, but he started the fight and then like jumped up on the backstop and kicked the guy in the head instead of being a man and just actually fighting with his fist. Cleated the guy in the head.
So he was doing
Can't kick with
kickboxing when everyone
cleats.
else was doing MMA.
Can't kick with cleats.
yeah, that's just
That you
Definitely
can't do that.
you
Punching should be encouraged during fighting.
Yeah.
But
If you're gonna
Pocket
charge them
style
out,
fighting.
yeah, you can punch him or tackle him or whatever. But don't
Yeah, be a
You
man
can't
about it at
kick,
the very
especially with
least.
metal.
No,
Yeah, that
used to
just-
do hot
yeah.
stuff.
So coward Cueto.
Gotcha.
Hate that guy.
So glad he's not on the Reds anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not in the league anymore, right?
What a loser.
I don't think so.
Free agent.
I was gonna say
He's not
he
retired.
might be in Japan or something. I don't know.
He's out
Saying
there sitting on his couch.
He's
but
going to that
not
league
retired.
with like Bartolo Colon and all that.
Abu Dhabi.
And Trevor Bauer.
He's still in Japan, right?
No,
Trevor Bauer.
He's got a YouTube.
Oh, no, that's right.
He
He
was sitting on his
He stopped
couch.
after last
He's
season.
got a YouTube channel.
Actually, I think
He
he's
beat
playing
me.
in Mexico now. I think.
Oh, is he?
Is he a big YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw. How
Him and
old
that
is he,
JUCO
by the
guy.
way?
31.
Okay. So
He's still pretty good.
yeah, he is. But so how did he lose his job in the first place of the MLB? Because
Allegations.
Deshaun Watson
oh,
allegedly
oh,
touched a woman the way he wasn't supposed to.
I said he was
Oh.
acquitted of those through video evidence, but that does not.
so that's just why he isn't
Yeah.
A in the game anymore, and B
Yeah.
And just nobody took him back.
probably just no one wanted him back.
Well,
Yeah,
his past experiences in dealing with the MLB as a league,
Wasn't he also
being in
like?
the locker room, have kind of built on top of the allegations, and that's why he's not in the league. Because he's still a really solid pitcher. Like,
Oh, yeah,
he's
I
still
wa-
sitting 98. You know?
I watch him pitch against King Juco. I know. And King Juco gets contact. He's like, yay!
Anytime he makes contact, he gets happy.
Yeah.
Hey, never forget
the-
when Trevor Bauer threw the ball into center field over the fence when he got taken out of the game.
I remember that.
Good.
Was that in Cleveland?
It was in Kansas City.
That was in Kansas City,
was
but that was
for
his last
Cleveland,
game
right?
in a guard's uniform.
Yeah.
Didn't he show the ball to the manager walking
Yeah,
out?
because he won it, just turned and heaved it. I was like, dang. All right.
The kid in center field. Look, mommy, a home run.
Let's see, 60 feet from the mound to the plate. Plate to center field's about 400.
I think Kansas
they
City's
traveled
like
at least
408 or
3-4.
something. Kansas City's a big
Yeah,
park.
at least 340 to barely clear the wall.
It's about a 100-yard bomb. Just
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah,
can
he
long run
tanks
foul
that
pole to
thing.
foul.
Ballpark, if it's 340, because then
no,
it's,
it's over 400 to center. It'd be 60
Three-
feet subtracted for the mound.
3 feet in the yard.
So that'd be at least 3-4. So yeah, it'd be like 120 yards.
Watching him warm up was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in an MLB baseball game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He would warm up, foul pole to foul pole is what he would end with. And you'd watch like 4 guys have to piece together the ball to get it back to him when he was warming up.
They're working on relays from from center field.
Yeah,
He's
fact.
like, all right.
That's literally what they were doing.
That's wild.
Jeez.
His arm muscle is impressive, but what's really funny is because arm injuries are like an epidemic right now, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Trevor Bauer started this." Trevor Bauer's never once had an arm injury. His entire
He had a
career.
hand injury.
Ha
Oh, did I give you a little
Ah!
PTSD there? Sorry.
ha!
You can
Shut
leave.
Hey, I don't enjoy it either. You
What do
guys
you
let the
mean-
Cubs win a World Series.
What do you mean by that?
He cut his finger playing with the drone at 3 a.m. and it cost us. The
Oh
World
my
Series.
God! Didn't he catch in the try to
Yes.
catch it with the blades and like tear his hand
So
up?
he was pitching. He had like glued his fingers shut. And he was
Yeah.
pitching, and his pants were covered in blood because it
Yeah.
was just
They couldn't
dripping
have,
off.
that
his
was in
hand.
Toronto. They couldn't have staples, so they only could use glue on his hand.
Yeah, he was fixing his drone at 3 a.m. and one of the propellers malfunctioned and cut his hand.
God, wasn't maybe a different pitcher. Was he on the Reds one time?
Yeah, he won his
Yes.
Cy Young with the Reds because that's where we traded him to. Because he finished 19 with them and then won the Cy Young during COVID.
And then went to the Dodgers.
Because Bieber and Bauer won Cy Young the same year.
That's awesome.
Which is a wild year for the Cleveland pitching factory. But other than that,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the standings right now in the MLB, and there's an option for wild card.
My boy.
Wild
It's
card?
April
It's
15th.
not even in the 4th week.
hey, we're not in the wild card, Clayton. We're at the top of the division.
For now, yes, we are. The guards have been playing. I wasn't really impressed. I didn't watch either of the Friday or the Saturday game. Wasn't really impressed with the scores. Yesterday they won in 10, which was cool. Don't like to lose to the Yankees, especially at home, but we'll take what we can get.
The doubleheader Saturday was just kind of rough. Having Carrasco and McKenzie go, because McKenzie's still been really, really iffy since coming back from injury. Because he didn't have surgery, he just rehabbed it. He's a mixed bag, very much. Carrasco did his job.
Yes.
It's just poor defense and Sandelin.
Carrasco did
beat his
fine.
pants. Carrasco does his job. That's what matters. But yeah, Will Brennan
It-
almost cost us the game Sunday, but thankfully the bats came through. And the Yankees defense did not.
Yeah, the NL Central is just like it is what I thought it was, but it wasn't the winning aspect per se of the dogfight I thought it was going to be. Gee, the freaking Pirates, man. The Pirates, and then obviously the Brewers started off really good. We're third, 9-6, but I did not expect the entire Central for the most part to start pretty good in the first few weeks of baseball.
Yeah. I mean, Clayton talked about how the Royals have the best run differential in baseball. The Guards are up there too. The Tigers
We are
were kind
number
of
two.
hit and miss, but
We are number 2.
so yeah, the top 2 run differentials in baseball. Nice pull.
Which is funny because the AL Central is historically one of the worst
Exactly.
divisions in baseball.
Yes, yeah.
The Tigers have just been really hit or miss. Their offense went super cold over the weekend.
I was gonna say they dogged to start the season, didn't they?
Yeah, they were really
And they just
good.
disappeared.
And then
First
the
week they were good.
extremely injured Twins showed up and kicked their teeth in. Really funny, by the way. So they were in the 11th inning in game 1 of the doubleheader. They had the bases loaded and I want to say 1 out, and Taylor made ground ball double play to the second baseman. He missed it, but so AJ Hinch went out to tell Alex Lang, who was their closer last year, that he only had like one more batter and he could put him in position play or whatever. Except for he forgot that they'd already used a mound visit, so they had to take out the pitcher. So you know what they put in? Second baseman made the error. They're like, all right, you did this, you gotta get yourself out of it.
Here's your punishment. Get on the mound.
The score went from
yeah.
The score went from 5-4 to 11-4. They lost
Good
at
thing.
11.
Oh.
First game of a doubleheader.
Oh, so it was BP.
And then the White Sox need to be banished to Montana. So
Montana.
yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I'm just gonna run with it now.
All right.
Dude, another pitcher I was very excited to see back on the mound for us was Lodolo. Lodolo went crazy.
I picked him up
dude.
in fantasy and
Oh
boy
my
did it help.
god. He went 5 2/3 and he struck out 10, and I think he only gave 1 or 2 hits. But it was much needed starting pitching help that we needed. We've had solid outings from Ashcraft. Hunter Green's been really bad, I personally think, this year so far. He's just been hit around like a rag doll. Why in the heck am I blanking on your name? Andrew Abbott has looked pretty well. Our left-handers have looked well for the most part, and then Ashcraft looked pretty good for righties. Frankie Montes has been a surprising plus for our bullpen, I would say. Well, not bullpen, but starting pitching help.
He's another one of those pitchers that went to Yankee Stadium, looked like garbage. Let's see, you take him back out of Yankee Stadium, they're good again. I mean,
Yeah.
Sonny Gray, perfect example. I mean, not a pitcher, but Joey Gallo, another example.
Yeah.
Playing in New York, man.
Weirdest part is Brent Suter right now in our bullpen looks really good for some odd reason.
Hey, man.
But
Brent Cedar. Going
Gets
to
the
get
job
it
done.
yeah.
Clayton, did you catch any of our game today?
No, I did not. I knew it started at 11, which was kind of odd, but I saw that we won 6-0.
Yeah.
I saw the one kind of wild play where they kept, like, I don't even really know what happened, but J-Ram put the ball in play, wound up on second, and we scored 3 runs.
So what was it? Rafael Devers and wasn't it Tyler O'Neill?
Yeah.
They both basically just
was a different
headshotted
play.
each other. Oh, it was a different
Yeah,
play,
that's a
but
different play. No, one of them actually made the catch to end the inning. I didn't see what happened
I
either
watched-
because I was actually in the bathroom that happened. No,
I was
really annoyed.
I was
Rip.
looking for the ball when I was watching it on ESPN. They sent the video or whatever, like must see play or this, and then I was looking for the ball. I'm like, want to catch it?
Yeah.
And then the inning was over, but they were like, one of them was gushing blood, or they were bleeding pretty good,
Yeah,
and then the
Tyler
other
O'Neill
one was
got
just
cut by his sunglasses.
yeah, one of them was just laying there face first down on the ground. I'm like,
Tyler O'Neill is always injured. It ain't even got to be his fault. He's just always hurt.
well, don't you watch him how he does his like relay throws from center field? My man throws his entire body, not just
cartwheel
the
throws.
ball.
Throws with his whole body.
The
Yeah.
janitor throws. Clayton taught me
Janitors
way
throw,
back in
yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Is what?
He doesn't even.
Janitor throws.
He doesn't even need to do that. He's a bodybuilder. He's
Janitor
pretty strong.
throws? Yeah. Cleans up all the shit turds trying to take an extra base on you. Coach
Yeah.
Kent Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we scored twice in each of the last 3
Classic.
innings. Stephen Curry made his season
He
debut.
follows me on Twitter.
He does.
Curry and Ben Lively
Nice.
caught a viral infection at the end of spring training, and they each lost 15 pounds. So they had to build
Wow.
themselves all the way back up.
Oh my goodness.
That is
But Curry dealt today. He looked pretty good, which we need after losing Bieber and the rotation looking how it is. So yeah, shout out the Red Sox on Boston Marathon Day. So
Love that.
what happens.
I've got no expansion on my team. Sonny Gray has another chance to keep his 0 ERA today because he pitches against the Athletics. It's a long season, sweetheart. Bro has made 1 start.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I forgot he started the year injured.
Yeah.
He'll be good. He'll be good. Is it in St. Louis?
Nope, we're in Oakland.
You'll be all
I
right.
mean, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Possible to carry the ball.
The Athletics don't win in Oakland. They win on the road.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I think it's in Oakland. I might be crazy.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I gotta
reminds me. The thing going around is that the Athletics want
Suck?
to expand their payroll once they get to Sacramento to like 130, 150 million. And then by the time they move to Vegas, their payroll will be 170. I don't know who in their right mind is going to go play at a AAA field for 3 years, but the Sacramento A's are not going to be an ideal free agency destination to where they're going to up their payroll like over $100 million. Or no, I think it's 90. I think they're at 60 right now, and they want to be at 150 in Sacramento.
In case you guys are wondering, Mark Dagnall did end up winning Coach of the Year.
Oh, do they like just
As expected? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours ago.
Was he the coach of?
The Thunder.
Oh, and
He deserved it for sure.
Clayton
did.
John Sterling retired, so Yankees games will be a little more tolerable.
Good. That guy sucked.
No, Yankees games are never tolerable.
Well,
You're
there's
right.
also that.
That team sucks, and I hate him.
I think that's just kind of a group sentiment. Like,
if you go there,
Shut up.
Yes, it is.
they that was cool to watch.
Yankee
the
Stadium would be
Rangers.
cool to go to.
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
Shut up.
Yeah, sure. I just
doesn't mean
hate
they're
the
fun to
team
watch.
and everyone who roots for them.
I'll still make sure to boo them if I go.
I'll burn it to the ground
Want to
myself.
get beat up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was getting death stares as I cheered for Marcus Simeon's pretty good. Heads all over. Like looks at me. I'm like,
Get
him. Everyone, calm
Yankee-
down. I don't even like either of these teams. I'm just watching them.
Tips, Red Set. Hey, man.
I didn't even wear red stuff because
that
they
was
just played. They were in New York the week before we went.
all right, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna,
Yeah,
we're
just gonna
neutrally
Yeah.
and just watch a good game. Which the atmosphere was pretty cool to watch the Yankees come back from 2 down in the 9th and win. It was interesting for sure, but their call outs are pretty cool what they do. Like they have
the roll
people-
call.
Yeah, they have the roll call in right field or just the entire outfield bleachers. I'm like, what were they yelling for? And then they're just bit wave or do something stupid, or then they'd go to the
Alright.
infield and just be yelling louder. I'm like,
If I go to Yankee Stadium, I'm absolutely just going to clown Alex Verdugo. That's it.
That's fair.
Shout out to
Rightfully
Alex
so.
Verdugo for hitting into the inning double play yesterday that sparked our comeback win. Is that a pod?
Shout out to the Naylor brothers for hitting home runs in the same inning on Siblings Day.
That too. They're only like the fifth sibling duo to hit home runs same inning twice.
is that sibling duo or is that just like relation duo?
Sibling duo. Yeah. The fifth pair of brothers to hit home runs same inning twice. So
Nice.
Yeah. Sports are in full swing. NBA playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
UFL, MLB's underway.
Oh,
NHL's getting to the playoffs. Shout out to the Blues. We can't make the playoffs, but at least we can dominate the Kraken. So
Shout out to the
get
Stars.
that going for us.
Oh, that's true. I was sitting here thinking about it. If the Guardians missed the playoffs, it's probably the first year of my entire life I have no reason to watch any of the major 4 playoffs. The crew are carrying me, baby.
Yes.
Casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch them anyways.
Dude.
Played over here looking for his oh no, poor you sign.
So destroying broke his neck.
I did see that.
Yeah, we couldn't hear anything you just said.
And my laptop charger, yes.
Oh, okay. That made more sense.
But
What?
yeah, the guards are fine. They're just, you never know what you're going to get with how young our team is. So I'm in kind of the Cavs are a little bit further along, but it's a similar spot. We don't have a lot of playoff experience. We're still fairly young. You just kind of got to take them on the chin as they go.
Yeah, I think it's pod.
Yeah. Wrap her up.
Oh, shout out UFC 300, one of my favorite shows ever.
That was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
That was
Of course.
great.
Max Holloway.
Shout
Dog.
out Holloway and Gaethje for ending like that.
That was a dog. Max Holloway's a dog.
I went to
Yeah.
bed before the Pereira fight, but I obviously didn't miss much.
No, he slept in pretty good, pretty early.
Yeah.
So
Quick finish.
yes,
Like this podcast.
The holding the ref off was crazy.
that was nuts.
Oh, where he kind of got a tap to the nuts, and then he was like, the ref's like, "Well, hold on."
He goes,
He's
"Come
like,
on."
"No,
He goes, "No."
no,
All right.
No,
all right,
Herb said,
wrong.
"All right." You got it.
all right." And Wade
He knows
just,
not. He knows what's coming.
He was like, "No, let me finish this," and then just went back and
the
beat the crap out of him.
five-finger
So
love tap.
5-toe. It's a kick.
Was it a kick? I thought he punched him.
Nuts. You got kicked him in the nuts. Oh, you're talking about going the other way.
Yeah, I was talking
Oh.
about post nut shot by not.
You Yes, that was.
It was quick too.
Oh yeah.
Just like Holloway's right hand, you'd barely see it, and you just see it reach over the top and just knock him out. He just falls. I'm like,
The only faster right hand I've ever seen is Jose Ramirez. Anyway.
I wasn't sure where he was going with that. Rapid
Yeah.
pod.
This has been hot. What number episode is this?
134.
134.
one Lance Kisberg.
What? This is-
Jersey numbers.
That was good.
We're not
That was
doing
good.
this.
This has been Hot Take Sports episode number 134. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. Again, HTS SeatGeek, $20. First purchase, baseball season, hockey playoffs, NBA playoffs, all that good stuff coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.